Unit 2, Period 1, Activity 1.
Carpet, curtain, dining room, hall, in time, put up, wardrobe.
Word formation. By the bed. By car. By next Saturday. Over the bridge. Over a year. More than.
To look at the picture on the next page. Describe it. 1-2 of the adults may be husband and wife.
2 There are 2 young people, and they may be their children.
3 There is also an older woman, and she could be their grandmother. 4 Perhaps the older woman has come to stay with the others.
3 Listen and answer the questions.
Period 1, Activities 3 and 4. The Kadiri family have lived in London for over a year. Now Grandma is going to visit them. Grandma is arriving in a week, and we haven't prepared the guest bedroom yet.
Yes, we've been talking about it for ages, but we still haven't done anything.
So there's a lot to do by next Saturday. Let's make a list.
Good idea. First, we need to choose a new carpet. And buy a new wardrobe.
Choose a new carpet. Buy a new wardrobe.
I've already seen a nice wardrobe. I can get it today. Now, what else?
The Kadiri family have been working hard for the past week, but they still haven't finished. Grandma's arriving soon, and we haven't put up the curtains yet.
You and Walid do that, while Lana and I go to the airport.
2 hours later. Fantastic! The curtains are up!
We finished just in time. The others have already arrived. They're in the hall.
But we still haven't done the flowers! Quick! 20 minutes later. And here's your room, Mother. It's wonderful. And I love the flowers. They're my favourites. I feel at home already.
1 Who are the people in the picture?
Mr. and Mrs. Kadiri, their son Walid and their daughter Lana, and Grandma.
2 What has just happened?
Grandma has just arrived.
3 What have the family been doing for a week? Getting Grandma is room ready. 4 Can Walid now tick the last 2 things on his list? Yes, he can.
Period 1, Activities 3 and 4. The Kadiri family have lived in London for over a year. Now Grandma is going to visit them. Grandma is arriving in a week, and we haven't prepared the guest bedroom yet.
Yes, we've been talking about it for ages, but we still haven't done anything.
So there's a lot to do by next Saturday. Let's make a list.
Good idea. First, we need to choose a new carpet. And buy a new wardrobe.
Choose a new carpet. Buy a new wardrobe.
I've already seen a nice wardrobe. I can get it today. Now, what else?
The Kadiri family have been working hard for the past week, but they still haven't finished. Grandma's arriving soon, and we haven't put up the curtains yet.
You and Walid do that, while Lana and I go to the airport.
2 hours later. Fantastic! The curtains are up!
We finished just in time. The others have already arrived. They're in the hall.
But we still haven't done the flowers. Quick! 20 minutes later. And here's your room, Mother. It's wonderful. And I love the flowers. They're my favourites. I feel at home already. Period 2. Activity 2. 1. A.
Where would you like me to put up this picture?
B.
Over there, please, between the window and the new wardrobe.
2. A.
These curtains are just the right size for the window.
B.
And the colour goes well with the new carpet.
3. A.
Let's put some flowers in the hall, near the front door.
B.
Good idea. And we need another chair for Grandma when we eat in the dining room.
4. A.
We need to get to the airport by 3 o'clock.
B.
Yes, we must be there in time to meet Grandma. We mustn't be late.
5. A.
It's amazing that we can go almost anywhere in the world by plane today.
B.
Yes, I've heard that over 1 million people are in the air at any time, day or night.
2. Listen and check. Then practice in pairs. 3. Read again and answer the questions. On day 1. 1. What is going to happen in a week's time? Grandma is going to arrive.
2. Have the Kadiri family finished preparing the guest bedroom yet? No.
3. What is Walid starting to do? He's starting to make a list.
4. What important thing for the bedroom has Mr. Kadiri already seen?
He's already seen a nice wardrobe. On day 7. 1. Name the things that the Kadiri family still haven't done before Mr. Kadiri and Lana go to the airport. They haven't put up the curtains and they haven't done the flowers.
2. Have Mrs. Kadiri and Walid done everything by the time the others arrive outside?
No, they haven't. 3. What have they just done when Grandma sees the room? They've just done the flowers. 4. Why is this important? Because Grandma loves that type of flowers, and they make her feel at home. Work in groups.
Listen again and practice the conversations.
Period 1. Activities 3 and 4. The Kadiri family have lived in London for over a year. Now Grandma is going to visit them. Grandma is arriving in a week, and we haven't prepared the guest bedroom yet.
Yes, we've been talking about it for ages, but we still haven't done anything.
So there's a lot to do by next Saturday. Let's make a list.
Good idea. First, we need to choose a new carpet. And buy a new wardrobe.
Choose a new carpet. Buy a new wardrobe.
I've already seen a nice wardrobe. I can get it today. Now, what else?
The Kadiri family have been working hard for the past week, but they still haven't finished. Grandma's arriving soon, and we haven't put up the curtains yet.
You and Walid do that, while Lana and I go to the airport.
2 hours later. Fantastic! The curtains are up.
We finished just in time. The others have already arrived. They're in the hall.
But we still haven't done the flowers. Quick! 20 minutes later. And here's your room, Mother. It's wonderful. And I love the flowers. They're my favourites. I feel at home already.
Present perfect and present perfect continuous. Read the examples.
1. I have already seen a nice wardrobe.
2. We still haven't done the flowers.
3. We have been talking about it for ages. 4. The Kadiri family have been working hard for the past week.
Already in positive sentences, still in negative sentences for with present perfect content.
Look at the examples again. Tick the best way to complete the statements.
1. We often use already with the present perfect in positive statements.
2. We often use still with the present perfect in negative statements.
3. We often use already for emphasis, to show that an action is sooner than everyone thought. 4. We often use still for emphasis, to show that an action is later than everyone thought. 5. We often use the present perfect continuous for emphasis, to show that something has been going on and never stopping. 2. Work in pairs. Ask and answer questions about Walid's list on day 5, Thursday.
1. Talk about what the Kadiri family have already done.
Student A. When is Mrs. Kadiri going to choose a new carpet? Student B. She's already chosen one. 2. Talk about what they still haven't done.
Student A.
Have Mrs. Kadiri and Lana made some new curtains yet?
Student B.
No, they still haven't made any. Choose new carpet.
Mum. Booter a new wardrobe day.
Dad.
Put up some pictures. Lana and me. Get another chair for the dining room.
Dad.
Make some new curtains.
Mum and Lana. Make Grandma's bed.
Lana and me. Put up the curtains.
Mum and me. Put some flowers by the shed.
Mum.
3 form statements. Use the present perfect continuous and the present perfect with still, not.
1. Walid paint that room ages, but still not finish it.
Walid has been painting that room for ages, but he still has no finish it.
2. Mrs. Kadiri look for new carpet days, but she still has not found right design.
Mrs. Kadiri has been looking for new carpet for days, but still not find right design.
3. Land tidy up her room hours, but still not put everything away.
Land has been tidying up her room for hours, but she still has not put everything away.
4. Mr. Kadiri look at new laptops weeks, but still not decide best one to buy.
Mr. Kadiri has been looking at new laptops for weeks, but he still has not decided best one to buy.
4. Work in pairs. Use the present perfect with already and the present perfect continuous.
1. Look.
Little Tariq already start, run, wow.
Only walk a week. Look.
Little Tariq has already start to run. Wow. He has only been walking for a week.
2. Listen. Manira already a pass, driving test amazing.
Only learn 10 weeks. Listen.
Manira has already a pass driving test.
Amazing. H has only been learning for 10 weeks. 3. Guess what? Fuad already finish his house, no.
Only build it 6 months.
Guess what? Fuad he has already finished his house.
No.
H is only building it for 6 months.
4. Mona already get into national volleyball team, fantastic.
Only play the game 2 years.
Mona has already got into the national volleyball team. Fantastic. She has only been playing the game for 2 years.
4. Activity 1.
Away. Continue. Dry. Keep out. Relax. Special. Wall. Wet.
Word formation. Say. Saying. Hot. Heat.
Period 4. Activities 2 and 3. 1. A.
Does anyone live in that old house? Let's climb over the wall and find out.
B.
We'd better not. That big sign there says keep out.
2. A.
I hate all this wet weather, with rain all day every day.
B.
Yes, it's horrible, and it's going to continue like this for 10 days.
3. A.
I love getting home and relaxing with my family.
B.
I do too. It makes me think of that old saying, home sweet home.
4. A.
My shirt has fallen in the water. How am I going to get it dry?
B.
Just hang it outside in the heat of the sun for half an hour.
5. A.
I hear you're going away for 2 weeks. Are you going anywhere nice?
B.
Yes, we're going on a very special trip to see the ancient cities of Mexico.
Period 4. Activity 4.
Here we are. Now, as you can see, we have a garden at the front of the house.
It looks lovely with all those flowers. I want to get a closer look.
But you'd better be careful. The rain has stopped and it's sunny now, but everything's still very wet.
You're right. I'll stay on the garden path. Perhaps the heat of the sun will make everything dry by the time we come out again. I'll look then.
The house looks nice. Yes, it's a good family house. Everyone's away on holiday, so we can go straight in. This is the hall. So let's turn right into the living room.
Why are the curtains closed? Can we open them?
Yes, of course. I think they were closed to keep out the sun. That's better. And I like it. I can just see myself coming home from work and relaxing in front of the TV here. Good. Well, let's continue. Let's look at the kitchen. It's just this way, along the hall and on our left. So, what do you think?
Oh, yes. I really like it. It's really special. I like this house a lot.
Yes, it's very nice, isn't it? And where's the dining room? It's through this door. Let's go through. Yes, it's a good size. And where does the door over there go? Back into the hall. Let's go that way, and then we can go up the stairs and look at the bedrooms and the bathroom.
Good idea.
This is the bathroom on your right.
Yes, it's a very good size, isn't it?
And opposite, we have bedroom number 1. This is the big one. So that'll be ours. What about the children's bedrooms? Well, here's bedroom number 2.
It's smaller, but it's still a very good size for Nidal or Hadil. You know, I think we found the right house.
And now we come to bedroom number 3. But it's like a cupboard.
There's no room to move.
Well, It's a good room for a baby or a small child. Yes, but our children aren't small, and they're almost the same age.
We need another bedroom like bedroom 2.
It's no good. We can't ask Nidal or Hadil to use this bedroom. They would be so angry.
RK in pairs.
Talk about the pictures in the passage.
1. What do all the pictures show? 2. What parts of the world do you think each picture shows? 3. What may the climate be like in these different parts of the world?
4. Which kind of house do you think would be at the most and be the least comfortable? 2. Read and mark the statements true or false. X. 1. At first, our ancient ancestors used to live in caves, not houses. True.
2. The Maasai brought their animals inside their houses to keep them safe at night.
False. 3. In cold, wet places, the windows of traditional houses were often on the opposite side from most of the wind and rain. True. 4. Like our ancestors, we still need a safe, comfortable place to live, away from the outside world. True. 5. Today, most people still live in traditional houses like the ones in the pictures.
False. Ome is a special place.
Human beings have always needed somewhere safe and comfortable to live, somewhere away
from the world outside.
Our ancient ancestors hot, dry Middle East, the thick, white walls of often used caves. Later, they needed to build they designed them to keep out
wild animals and bad weather. Think of the Maasai people of East Africa.
Long ago, they began building their houses together in a RCLES. They were very simple, but each joined the next, and together they became a strong wall. At night, they brought their cows and goats to center, safe from dangerous animals. Some Maasai have continued living in communities like this until today. Once in the past, people also found natural ways to protect themselves from difficult climates. In cold, wet places, traditional houses were often low with thick walls and small windows that faced away from the wind and rain.
In the traditional houses protected people from the today, most people have moved to live in modern buildings, but one thing has not changed.
We still need somewhere away from the outside world, a place to relax with family and friends.
We want our house to be a home, a safe, happy, comfortable place at the center of our lives. When we have known a happy family home, we never forget it.
Even if life takes us far away, we always remember that place. In the words of the old, east or west, home is best. Unit 2 Period 6. Read and create a summary.
Match these ideas to paragraphs 1 to 5. 1.
People's need for somewhere safe from danger and bad weather since ancient times. 2. How they learn to build to protect themselves from dangerous animals.
3. How people built to protect themselves from hot, cold and wet weather. 4. Our need for a house that is a real home.
5.
How important a good home remains to all of us all our lives. Change these ideas into sentences and write them out as a summary.
Start like this.
People have had a need for somewhere safe from danger and bad weather since ancient times. They learned
to work in pairs and expand the summary in Activity 1. Student A.
Read out a sentence from the summary.
People have had a need for somewhere safe from danger and bad weather since ancient times.
Student B. Add information from memory. At first, they often lived in caves. Later, they learned. 3. Read the passage again and do these tasks.
Say what the underlined words refer to. 1. Line 5, and they designed them to keep out wild animals.
Our ancient ancestors.
2. Line 5, and they designed them to keep out wild animals. Their houses.
3. Line 9, they were very simple, but each joined the next. The houses.
4. Line 9, they were very simple, but each joined the next. All the houses.
5. Line 11, at night, they brought their cows and goats into the center.
The space inside the ring of huts. 6. Line 32, we always remember that special place.
Happy family home. Now say what the underlined words and phrases mean. 1. Line 15, people found ways to protect themselves from difficult climates.
People found ways to protect themselves from weather that causes problems for people. 2. Line 18, small windows that faced away from the wind and rain. Line 18, small windows that opened in the opposite direction from the wind and rain. 3. Line 28, Asafe, happy, comfortable place at the center of our lives. Line 28, Asafe, happy, comfortable place that is part of our nature. That is part of our nature.
4. Line 31, even if life takes us far away. Line 31, even if the things that happen to us takes us far away.
Work in pairs. Think and discuss. What difference do you see between a house and a home?
What does a traditional Palestinian house look like?
Unit 2 Period 7.
1.
Complete the conversation. Use words from the boxes.
Bedroom. Dining room.
Hall. Living room.
Bad. Dining chairs. Dining table.
Rug ale. Shoe cupboard. Sofa.
TV. Wardrobe. A. Well, here we are in the hall of our new home. B. Yes, let's put the shoe cupboard and the long, thin rug here.
2. A. And this room is going to be our living room, isn't it?
B.
That's right, so we'll put the sofa and the IY
in here.
3. And we'll have this room as the bedroom, won't we? B. Yes, and so this is the room for the bed and the _wardrobe.
4. And you're happy to use this room as the dining room, aren't you? B.
That's right. So this is the room for the dining table and the dining chairs.
2. Work in pairs.
Practice the conversation in Activity 1. 3. Find words in the passage to form pairs of nouns and adjectives.
Nouns.
Adjectives.
Danger. Dangerous.
Heat. Hot.
Nature.
Natural. Rain. Rainy.
Safety. Safe.
Sun.
Sunny.
Wind.
Windy.
4. Work in pairs. Use pairs of words from Activity 3 to complete the sentences.
Take turns to read them out. 1. The sun is very hot today. You'd better wear a hat to protect yourself from the heat. 2. The weather forecast says there may be rain today, and the weather looks quite rainy at the moment, so I think you should take an umbrella. 3. It's dangerous to go swimming from some beaches. There's a danger that the sea will carry you away.
4. It's been very windy today, and the wind has damaged a lot of the flowers in our garden.
5. Safety is very important when you go climbing.
Everything you do must be safe because just one mistake can kill you. 6. The sun is warm today, so let's go out.
I love going to the park on a nice, sunny day like this.
7. In nature, there are many dangers, so it is natural for animals to try to keep the young ones safe. Unit 2, Period 8.
Past versus present perfect. 1. Read the examples. 1. Long ago, the Maasai began building their houses in circles. 2.
In the past, people also found natural ways to protect themselves. 3.
Most people have moved to live in modern buildings.
And we still live there now.
4. One thing has not changed. And it is still the same now.
Look at the examples again.
Tick the best way to complete the statements.
1. The verbs in sentences 1 to 2 are both in the past simple.
2. The verbs express actions that happened completely in the past.
3. Sentences 1 to 2 also use signal words, like long ago, which often go together with the past simple.
4. The verbs in sentences 3 to 4 are both in the present perfect. 5.
The verbs express actions that join the past to the present.
Past simple, V2, didn't. Yesterday, last, ago, in 2000.
2.
Complete the diagram. Add the sentences in the box.
The Kadiri family have lived in London for 15 months. The Kadiri family arrived in London 15 months ago.
The Kadiri family have lived in the house since they arrived in London. 1. The Kadiri family arrived in London 15 months ago.
2. The Kadiri family have lived in London for 15 months ago. 3. The Kadiri family have lived in the house since they arrived. 3. Work in pairs.
Ask and answer a new friend's questions.
Put the verbs in brackets in the present perfect or past simple. 1. Friend.
How long have you been at school? Start at school, B.
You.
I started at school in past time, year or grade, so I've been at school for length of time, years.
2. Friend.
How long have you had your English teacher? Join his, her class, have.
You. I joined.
3. Friend. How long have you known your best friend? Meet him, her, know. 4. Friend.
How long have your family lived here?
Move here, live.
4. Talk about actions.
Use the past simple and present perfect. 1. Say what you did in your last English lesson. Use the past simple. Last lesson, we did some vocabulary exercises.
2. Say what you have done during this lesson. Use the present perfect.
This lesson, we have studied the past simple and the present perfect. Unit 2, Period 9.
Work in pairs. Say what the family have already done, and B. Still not done.
Mr. Kadiri. Paint the front door. Mrs. Kadiri. Do the food shopping. Lana.
Tidy up the living room. Walid. Clean the windows.
1. A.
When is Mr. Kadiri going up the new shelves and paint the front door? B.
Well, he's already painted the front door but he still hasn't put up the shelves.
2.
A. Is Mrs. Kadiri going to do the food shopping and prepare dinner soon?
B.
Well, she's already done the food shopping, but she still hasn't prepared dinner. 3a. I hope Lana is going to sweep the garden path and tidy up the living room soon.
B. She has already tidied up the living room.
But she still has not swept the garden path. 4a. Do you think Walid is going to clean the windows and wash the car today?
B.
He's already cleaned the windows, but he still hasn't washed the car.
ROTRDES. 2. Make sentences. Use the present perfect continuous and present continuous. Grandma, fly, 4 hours.
Now her plane, land.
Grandma has been flying for 4 hours. Now her plane is landing.
2. Q. To show, passport, 10 minutes.
Now the man, look at.
She has been queuing to show her passport for 10 minutes.
Now the man is looking at it. 3. Wait to get bags, 15 minutes. Now.
They arrived from plane. She has been waiting to get her bags for 15 minutes.
Now they are arriving from the plane. 4. Think about this moment, over a year. Now it really happened.
She has been thinking about this moment for over a year. Now it is really happening. 3. Work in pairs.
Ask and answer questions with the present perfect and past simple.
Mr. Kadiri.
Get some money from the bank yesterday morning.
Buy a new wardrobe yesterday afternoon. Mrs. Kadiri.
Do the food shopping this morning. Come home from the shops before lunch.
Lana and Walid.
Finish their homework yesterday evening.
Give their homework to their teacher this morning. Student A. Has Mr. Kadiri got some money from the bank yet?
Student B. Yes, he has. Student A. When did he get it? Student B.
He got it yesterday morning.
Period 10, Activity 2. A School Creed. This is our school. Let peace dwell here. Let the rooms be full of contentment. Let love abide here. Love of one another. Love of mankind. Love of life itself. And love of God. Let us remember that as many hands build a house, so many hearts make a school. Period 10, Activity 2. A School Creed. This is our school. Let peace dwell here. Let the rooms be full of contentment. Let love abide here. Love of one another, love of mankind, love of life itself, and love of God. Let us remember that as many hands build a house, so many hearts make a school. Period 10, Activity 2. A School Creed. This is our school. Let peace dwell here. Let the rooms be full of contentment. Let love abide here. Love of one another, love of mankind, love of life itself, and love of God. Let us remember that as many hands build a house, so many hearts make a school.
Unit 2, Period 11.
1. Listen and write down what you hear.
Period 11. Activity 1. 1.
The family have been preparing Grandma's room, and they have bought a carpet, a wardrobe, and another chair for the dining room.
2.
Human beings continue to need to get away from the outside world and to relax with family and friends in a safe, happy, comfortable home.
2. Work in pairs. Do the tasks to write Walid's progress report.
1. Number the sentences in the right order to form part of paragraph 1. 1. First, everyone started talking about all the jobs to do. 2. Finally, began to make a list of the various jobs. 3. Next, we decided who should do which job.
2. Add the sequence markers in the box to the sentences in 1.
Finally, first, next. 3.
Choose the correct topic sentence for paragraph 1 of the report. Write the paragraph. However, we have not done the other 4 things on the list yet. Last Saturday, we finally started preparing for Grandma's visit. Today is Thursday, and we have done 4 of the things on the list. 4.
Read Walid's list to find information for paragraphs 2 and 3 of the progress report. Choose new carpet. Mun, cast Saturday. Buy new wardrobe.
Dad, last Saturday. Pack up some pictures. Lana and me on Monday.
Get another chair for the dining room.
Dad, yesterday.
Make some new curtains. Mum and Lana, tomorrow.
Make Grandma's bed.
Lana and me, tomorrow.
Put up the curtains. Mum and me on Saturday. Put some hours by the bed. Me on Saturday. Topic sentence. We have already chosen a new carpet. Have bought a new wardrobe. We have put up
some pictures, and we have got another chair. Last Saturday, Mum chose the new carpet and Dad bought the wardrobe. Then Lana and I put up some pictures on Monday, and Dad got another chair. Topic sentence. We have not made any new curtains.
We have not made Grandma's bed.
We have not put up the curtains, and we have not put any flowers. Tomorrow, Mum.
And Lana will make the new curtains. And Lana and will make the bed.
Then on Saturday, we will put up the curtains, and we will put some flowers by.
3. Write paragraphs 2 and 3 of the report. Choose the correct topic sentences from 3 in activity 2. Put the verbs in the correct tenses: present perfect, past simple and present continuous for future plans.
Write notes about yourself. Unit 2, Period 12. 1.
Choose something you have been doing recently. For example, learning a progress report.
To cook, or doing a school project.
Think, when did you start doing this? 2.
Think of 2 or 3 things that you have already started doing to help you do this. Make notes. Like this. Learned to make hummus.
Looked at various websites.
Learned to cook rice.
Collected lots of information.
3. Think of 2 or 3 more things that you still haven't started doing yet.
Make notes like this. Not learned to bake bread. Not chosen everything that I'll include.
Not learned to cook chicken.
Not drawn any maps yet.
2.
Work in pairs.
Tell each other about your hopes and plans. Student A.
I've been learning to cook recently.
Student B.
Really? When did you start? Student A.
About 2 weeks ago.
Student B.
Interesting. How have you been getting on? Student A. Well, I've already learned some things, but still haven't learned a lot of other things. Student B. So what have you already done?
Student A.
Well, for example, I've already learned to make hummus. Student B.
That's good.
What else? Student A. I've learned to cook rice, too.
Student B. Very good, but what haven't you done yet?
Student A. Well, for example, haven't learned to bake bread yet. Student B. I'm sure you soon will.
What else?
Student A. I haven't learned to cook chicken, either.
3. Write your report in 3 paragraphs.
Use this plan. Paragraph 1. What have you been trying to do recently?
When did you start?
How have you been getting on? Paragraph 2. What have you already done? List 2 or 3 things.
Paragraph 3. What have you still not done?
List 2 or 3 things.
4.
Work in groups. Read out your reports to each other.